Oh no. What are we doing? You.
Oh my gosh, we are putting away Christmas.
What's the date today?
Today's January 7th.
January 7th. Are we late?
We are super late.
But why does it matter?
It matters because right after the Three Kings show up.
No, it matters because we're having guests tomorrow night and we don't want them to think that we're slackers. Is that about right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. All right, let's go.
Oh!
There's a lot of Christmas to put away, so I'm not sure how optimistic I am that we can actually get it done.
Wow. A lot of pine needles. It's like growing inside our house, and there's just little fragrant new buds. Right? So, such a great job watering.
That's a great. I don't do cheap waters. You water?
I water. Goodbye, beautiful tree.
Goodbye.
I love you, little tree.
Beautiful.
You were so nice to us. Sorry that we had to cut a foot off of you.
There's something that always used to happen with my dad and my stepmom, and it was that maybe my dad helped a little bit with putting out Christmas. Probably he didn't. But then he wouldn't help at all with putting away Christmas. And I thought that wasn't one of his best qualities.
Oh, Betty! There's bird poop. There's bird poop on the ball.
How long have we had the balls?
We've had the balls like 8 years, maybe 7. I think we can spray them like silver. We'll have silver balls. Gold balls?
Here we have Mountain Biking Santa. My wonderful wife gave me this one. This is actually from our daughter's crib, and yeah, we kept it for sentimental reasons.
I got work to do. Are we rolling?
I don't like this ornament.
Careful, they're glass.
What would happen in the past? What would happen? I would come home, and what would have magically disappeared?
All of Christmas.
All of Christmas. I had no part in it, and a lot of Christmas would magically appear, right?
Yeah. The kids went back to school and everything, but you did do the things like you cut the tree in half and put it in the recycling, or you brought the boxes down from the rafters in the garage.
So I did the manly things?
Yeah.
What does Christmas mean to you?
Oh, it's the promise of love and kindness.
We fight sometimes because
he's annoying.
sometimes for me, I get distracted by all the commercialism and the crap that we have to do with Christmas.
You don't like all the brouhaha, all the hype that goes into the shopping and the spending sprees.
The reason that I kick into the Christmas spirit when I do is probably due to her. Because I think what happens is she just goes along being happy and joyful about Christmas and being excited. If you're close to her, you can't help but be excited by Christmas.
So that's really sweet to hear. Now can we clean up?
Time to clean up. So if I'm going to be honest with you, there's a lot of the Christmas decorations I don't like. But one of my favorites is this guy. And let me tell you a story about this guy. So my Grandma Frances, she brought this to us, and we didn't really want it, but she told us this whole story about how it was a family heirloom, and it had been in the family for a long time. And we kind of bought it. I mean, there's a point where, people get older and they want to share things with family. And we're like, yeah, okay, Grandma, we'll take that. And then I think it was about 2 years later, and she brought us another family heirloom, and it was this.
Well, you can't get them. Can we rent a convertible?
And since we're on the Grandma Frances stories, I'm going to show you my favorite thing that she gave us. And I actually love this thing. It's going to take me a second to set it up, so just bear with me. Wait for it. It's going to change colors. Red. Green. White.
This is what we affectionately call the orb, and we have several of these. And these were handmade by my grandmother. I imagine it was a bunch of ladies making ornaments, drinking tea, or cocktails maybe.
So the question is, did we get everything taken care of before our friend showed up last night? And for the most part, we did, with the exception of, I have to do it one more time. Putting Christmas away, taking Christmas out. If we're focused on kind of like the chore of doing it, I think we miss out on the joy of doing it. Because as I go through the things that we put out, when we put them out and when we put them away, there are so many years and so many memories each of these things have. You know, if I rush through it, I miss those memories. So it's a chore, but it's a chore I like doing. And I'm really glad that I actually get to do it with my buddy and my partner, my wife.